Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. In the other day I showed you how to use this roll tap tool, and everyone was excited about it, except you know what? You can't find it anywhere because it's discontinued. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? Well, I'll tell you, we're going to make our own. Yes, we are, folks. It's so very exciting. So here is the little plat I made with my homemade roll tap tool, and here's the plat I made with the store-bought roll tap tool that you can't find anymore. So what you want to do is get a foam bath block. Now the best thing to use for this, which I didn't have on hand, was the foam beads. You can get them at the craft store. They already have a hole in them and they're smaller than this. They're actually a little bit closer to the size of the head on the roll tap tool. So they're just called foam beads. You can get them at like Joann's and with all the kids crafts and foamies and stuff like that. You get a big bucket for a couple of bucks. So that's what I would do. But if you don't have that or you can't find it, I picked up these bath blocks at Target in the dollar section. So you simply just take one. By the way, really fun technique. You can heat these bath blocks up and press them on a texture plate or anything and make your own stamps. There's a video. Look at the corner right where I'm pointing. Click on that link and it'll take you to my tutorial on how to do that. But anyways, you need a round bath block. And then you're going to take a paper piercer and you're going to poke a hole in the middle. You can use a tool to kind of make, I don't know, I used a ruler just to make crosshairs on this one to line it up. But, you know, you don't have to be too perfect. Just try to get somewhere in the middle there. And then I like to shove it down further on my piercer so I can open up that hole a little bit so that it can go on a barbecue skewer. You can actually leave it right on here and roll it. Well, we tried that. We could do that, you know, and that way you could just take it off when you're done and it's one less thing you have to get out. But I did have this one on a barbecue skewer. I just kind of held it like that. You know, you can make something a little more permanent with, like, I don't know, maybe like a Connects toy or something, raid your kids' toy box. Hey, you may even find some of those foam beads if you raid your kids' toy box, which would be cool. And then to ink it up, just roll it on an ink pad, just like we did with the roll tap. And I'm going to show you them side by side, just so you can kind of get an idea. The benefit to this is you can actually see that you've got it all inked up or not. These will hold quite a bit of ink, and you can see as we roll it, it has that ribbony look just like the roll tap does. It gets a little bit lighter as we go. You can actually do it with one hand if you want. And then, since it does kind of clean itself off, I can go in with the next color if I wanted to. Well, let me do this. Let me do a crisscross so we get like a little plaid. Like that, kind of a gingham look. And then it actually almost kind of cleans itself off, so I can go right in with the green, right on top of that. I got a green ink pad here in case you can't discern what I'm doing there. Go right here with the green. I can make my little plaid. And I'm going to do the same thing with the roll tap just so you can see the difference. The little beads that I mentioned, the foam beads that are like for toddler crafts, they will work a little bit better because they'll be a little smaller. Look at that, I'm totally crooked there. But there's the plaid, and here's the one I did a minute ago with the barbecue skewer one, which held the little foamy thing a little bit better. So now let me show you this on a regular piece of paper. If I have one that's fairly clean, here's one that's fairly clean. I can do this with the roll tap here. So again, I'll start with my blue with one end. This is these are hard to find, but if you have like an old a stamp store that's been around a while in your town, if you're lucky enough, then they might have them. Just ask them if they still have any roll taps. And you could use like a really thick ruler or an acrylic block or something to help you kind of make that straight if you want, if you like, you know, uniform sort of thing. I'm just kind of doing this quickly for the video. Obviously the roll tap's a little easier because it's got that nice handle on it, but if you can't find them, then, you know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make your own, right? You're gonna be creative. So there you go, you know, two different ways to get the same look. So I did use a roll tap in a video the other day, and I just wanted to make sure that there was an option if you couldn't find that but you wanted the same look. I think it looks pretty close. It's just a little wider, but you know, it's a great way to make your own. And I do think the beads will work a little bit wider because will work a little bit better because they're not so wide. But I mean, it's not really that hard, and you still get that nice ribbony look, you know, just by rolling it down. So there you go. Make your own roll tap. It's fun. It's easy. I hope you try it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss another one. Thank you so much. Until next time, happy crafting.